Hi, welcome back to another eBay packing video. We did get a few sales overnight. This is Saturday morning, and I'm not required to ship on Saturdays, but I do like to do that if I can, get my orders out to my buyers as quickly as possible. So there's only a couple. Things have still been pretty slow. I did switch all of my listings, my scheduled listings, to PM instead of AM. I was starting my listings at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m., 1:30 to 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. I was questioning whether that might have had something to do with a slowdown in my sales recently, so I have switched all of my scheduled listings to PM. So we'll see if that makes any difference, but I really, having done a little bit of browsing of the internet and listening to what other people are saying about their sales, it seems like there's just a general slowdown in sales right now, and I suspect it is related to current political events that are probably making people less likely to spend their money on discretionary things that they don't absolutely need, which is basically 100% of everything that I have in my eBay shop. So for now, I'm just going to keep going like I've been going. Yesterday's sales did add up to over $100, which is my rock bottom where I like to be, $100 a day or more. Today's sales are probably going to be more like 54 or something like that. We'll see at the end of the video here. I'm going to pack everything up and I'll print the labels. We'll put all of that information into our eBay spreadsheet, and we'll see exactly what the net profits are on everything that we pick and pack today. So we might as well not waste any time. It's already after 12 and the post office here closes at 2. So I'd like to get these things packed, get them out to the post office, and then get on with it. So let's see exactly what we have to pick and exactly what we have to pack, and let's do that right now. Okay, I've got my phone here. I'm gonna pull up the eBay app and we'll see what sales we have. It looks like there's just 3. One of these sales was actually came in last night, so that doesn't that counts towards yesterday's sales and not today. So it looks like today we're probably going to just be making about $20, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad for a Sunday or for a Saturday, but I mean, it's definitely bad for what I'm used to doing. So let's just go and get these things picked, and we'll pack them up, and then we'll hope for the best for the rest of the day. Okay, W5B is right here. These are some grips for some golf clubs. Then we have a CD and a DVD. So these should be pretty easy to pack. CD is going to be in here. I have most of the CDs in this box, which makes it easy to know where to find them when they come up, but makes it possible to make an error and pull the wrong CD. So I always have to be pretty careful to make sure I'm getting the right thing. This is it right here, I think. Heat. Whoops. This liner notes fell out. Okay, I'm going to put this Buffy the Vampire Slayer in here. I have them in alphabetical order in this little box to try to make it a little easier to find them and to not mix things up. There's not that many CDs, maybe 15 or 20 in there. I very rarely look at CDs when I'm at the thrift store or anywhere else, either garage sales or anything. There's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer there, the Once More with Feeling episode, the musical episode. And I saw somebody, it was at Unique Thrift Store, somebody was looking at a bunch of CDs and putting them back. And I saw them with that one. They were looking them up and then deciding whether they should buy them or not. Okay, this is back in here, W5B. And she set down that Buffy the Vampire CD And then I thought if she thought it might be worth buying, maybe I should take a look at it. So I picked it up and it was definitely selling. So I can't remember what I have it listed for. But, you know, it's not going to be $1,000, but maybe $15 or $20. Okay, just these 3 items today, so we'll get this done pretty quickly. We'll keep this video short today. We'll start at the bottom with these Callaway golf club grips. I just listed these pretty recently. Let's see. I listed them on March 16th, and today is the 22nd, so they sold yesterday. I did take an offer on them, which I might not normally do for something that is so recently listed. I think it was about an 18% offer. You know, normally I'm going to let something sit for at least a month before I'm going to even consider taking offers. I try to get my asking price if I can. But in this case, since sales have been so slow recently, I just decided to take it. And it's still a pretty decent sale. They paid $49 for these grips. I paid $7.70, which is kind of a high cost of goods for me. So I'm not gonna get crazy rich off of this sale, but right now the way things are going, it feels like any sale is a good sale. Having said that, I did reject a couple of offers recently, so it seems like since I have sale events going on in my shop right now, basically everything in the shop is 20% off at this point. It seems like it has drawn out people who want even better deals, which is surprising to me that if I saw something that was 20 or 25% off, it would never cross my mind to say, maybe I can get 40% off and, you know, ask for more of a discount. But I had some, it was like replacement game pieces, and I have them listed for $16. So after the sale, they are about $13. And then somebody offered me $8, and I was just about to accept it because, like I said, I am trying to get sales moving right now. But then I thought, I don't want to spend my packing materials, my time on something that I'm going to make $4 on. So I just offered them that same. I gave them a counter offer of like $12 or something like that. At least I could make $7 or $8 on a sale like that. But so far, I haven't heard anything about it. They haven't accepted it or rejected it or anything. So, okay, these are golf club grips. This weighs, that's more than I would have thought. 1 pound, 2 ounces. 14 by 11 by 4. And this box will be going to a buyer whose initials are CC. So put that there. Okay, these CD and this DVD are both going to go into bubble mailers. I got quite a lot of CDs at one time from work. It looked to me like somebody was a music reviewer, and almost all of them are like heavy metal or progressive rock or hard rock, and they're seem to have come from Germany, and they're clearly never been played or anything. So that's what made me think they were. It was a music reviewer that he just got these discs and didn't really want them. Okay, I want some cardboard. Anytime I put something in a bubble mailer, I pretty much always wrap it in cardboard before doing that. Whoops. Probably don't need to score this, but we'll do it anyway. That's a pretty straight line. almost exactly center, not quite, but pretty close. Shoot. There we go. Okay, this will go in a Amazon mailer, a reused Amazon bubble mailer. This one was, somebody opened this one from the wrong end for some reason. I usually, like I said, I don't usually look at CDs anymore unless I can get them for free or like incredibly cheap. And even then, the number of CDs that are worth the time to list and ship and take pictures of and pack and store and everything like that is, they're pretty minimal number that are worth my time. There are so many CDs at the thrift stores that you couldn't even, there might be some valuable ones there, but you can't look at them all to figure out which ones are valuable. I feel the same way about video games. Like if they come up, if they appear somehow for me and I can get them for free, then I'll take them. But there's no way I'm going to look at every video game at the Goodwill and try to decide if it's worth buying or not. Okay, I'm just going to write CD on here. This weighs 4 ounces. The package is 10 by 9 by 1. And this is going to a buyer with the initials MW in Ohio. So this should be pretty close. Relatively close to me. I'm here in Chicago. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this DVD. This is a Criterion Collection DVD. I have a good eye for seeing the Criterion logo on if I see those on the shelf, and that's basically all I'd be really looking for in the thrift store is the Criterion. Or sometimes I do look at like TV box sets if they're still sealed, or Blu-rays if they're sealed. I'll take a look at those. Mostly I'm cruising right past the DVD section at the Goodwill or the Salvation Army or whatever. Might spend 2 minutes just scanning the shelf visually, quickly see if there's anything that jumps out, and then if there's not, then I just move on. This particular DVD came from a garage sale though, and it was like a yard sale, like a one table on the sidewalk kind of a sale. They had a few T-shirts and some DVDs and some. I think all I bought there was this one DVD, and I think I bought some still sealed playing cards. I sold those quite a long time ago. I thought this would sell pretty quickly. This is the movie La Jetée. It's a classic short film that is comprised mostly of still photos. And this was the movie this was the short film that was the inspiration for the movie 12 Monkeys. Probably pretty easy to see. You could probably watch it on YouTube or something like that. So maybe that's why this disc didn't sell so quickly. I had it since September of last year. So September, October, November, December, about 6 months I've had this. And it sold I bought it for $1. I sold it for $12 plus shipping. Well, this envelope is a little bit tighter than I thought it was going to be. And it has some extra packing materials I didn't know were in there. Let's get those out of there. Let's try this again. Today I'm going to try to, I have a lot of inventory that's ready to list. So I have about 6 or 7 drafts that I'm going to finish taking photos of and get those listings scheduled. And then I'm going to try to spend the entire day just getting more stuff, more drafts produced, and then take photos throughout the week. Try to get more listings up. The only way I can see to combat this slow period is to just keep listing and try to get better and better inventory. Right now, I've been shopping for inventory more than I probably should, and it seems like for the last few weeks when sales have been slow, I've been spending more on inventory than I've been bringing in, so I'm like actually not making any profit at all for the last couple of weeks, which isn't great. I'm going to just write on here Criterion, and we'll see how much it weighs. 8 ounces. And the package is 11 by 9 by 1. It's going to EL. Okay, let's get these into eBay, buy the shipping labels, and see how much actual profit we're going to make. It's going to be, right now for today, I think it's going to be like $19. Okay, we have these golf grips. So we'll go to the eBay webpage. I'll go to the notification bell, click this. Oops. See what happens. I'm right here on my eBay seller hub. I'm going to click this, and this takes me to this page, but it doesn't take me to the bulk buying tool. So I always go to the notification bell up here, click the first message that's there, which will tell you what items you have paid for and that need to be shipped, and that goes straight to the bulk label tool where you can buy all your labels at once, which is how I like to do it these days. Okay, 1 pound, 2 ounces. This box is 14 by 11 by 4. I should have put this in a slightly smaller box, get this weight down below 1 pound. Right now, yeah, I'm not gonna take it apart. I don't want to spend the time on that. So this package is going to cost $7.67. The buyer paid $7.25 shipping. So I'm going to be a little bit under on the shipping here. That gives me a total on these grips of $33.55. So these sold yesterday, so that leaves us with $99.87 profit for Saturday, which is lower than I want. Today's sales are going to be much lower than I want, so let's get them done next. Okay, we have this CD, which is 4 ounces. I think I did flat rate shipping on these of probably $5.10 of both of these. This is 10 by 9 by 1. And medium mail is $4.63. Ground Advantage is only $3.98, so I'm going to switch to Ground Advantage. It is cheaper and it's a better shipping service because it should arrive quicker than medium mail, and it comes with insurance in case this package gets lost. So that CD, put a little more tape on these flaps, see where this opens up. I don't want that to cause any trouble with any kind of sorting machine. So I'm just going to put 2 more pieces of tape. Okay, in the end, this CD, after fees and everything, earned $9.35. That's okay. Okay, and then finally, this Criterion DVD, which was only 8 ounces. Nope, that's the wrong way. Only 8 ounces, 11 by 9 by 1. Medium mail is $4.63. In this case, Ground Advantage is $4.71. It's only a few cents. It's like 8 cents difference. I'm just going to go ahead and do the Ground Advantage, which I probably shouldn't do. At this point, every penny counts, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that DVD earned $8.52. So we're basically at $18 profit for today, which stinks. But the day's not over. Anything could happen. We might get a $1,000 sale before the end of the day. Probably not, but maybe. Yesterday I picked up quite a lot of good items. I'll probably be talking about them in upcoming video. Okay, I'm gonna review this purchase and then buy these labels, get them on the boxes and get them to the post office. Print labels right here. Print. Okay, they'll come out of my little printer here. That printer does occasionally have some little hiccups, but I don't think anything so problematic that I would want to spend. I think the Rollo printers that are, you know, in vogue are probably $200, and this one was about $40, so I don't feel like this thing is $160 worse than those printers. Okay, I see a little bit of this barcode sticking out, so I'm going to cover that right now with a marker. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back soon, hopefully. Could be tomorrow night on a Sunday. So hopefully I can do some packing tomorrow night. We'll see if we get any sales. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.